The 37th Circuit Court is now in session with the Honorable Brian K. Kirkham presiding. Today is Monday, March 20th, 2023 at 1:21 p.m. This is case 2022-1135 DM, Thomas Buford versus Shanice Buford. Attorney Dina Duncan White represents plaintiff and attorney McCorgan defendant.
Good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
I guess I'll go to Miss Duncan White first and ask, enlighten me, what's happening in the case or not happening?
We believe we have a settlement done. I was just putting the finishing touches on the typing as we were waiting for you. I have to send it over to opposing counsel to make sure that terms are correct and to my client and her client. But we have a complete settlement draft done.
Okay, great. Ms. Corrigan, is that your understanding?
It sure is, Your Honor. The Attorney Duncan White and I have been communicating back and forth behind the scenes, trying to come to a resolution for these parties, and I think we have it.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. I guess while we have you on, I don't know, have we taken and preserved proofs in this matter previously or not?
No,
We
Your
have
Honor.
not.
We were wondering if we could do that today.
Okay, Mr. Buford, what we're going to do is have you raise your right hand. We'll ask you some questions and then we'll proceed.
And maybe you can try turning on and off your video feed because it is a little distorted.
I don't care if we can hear him. I don't care that it's.
All right, very good. So do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give shall be the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Go ahead, Ms. White.
Good afternoon, Mr. Buford. Did you retain the services of a previous attorney to file a divorce for you back in April?
yes,
And at the time that you filed that complaint, were those allegations true to the best of your knowledge?
yes,
Okay, do they remain true today?
yes,
Okay. Subsequent to the filing of that, did you hire me to take over your case?
yes,
Okay. Are you a resident of Calhoun County for the last 6 months or more?
yes,
And are you a resident of Battle Creek for 10 days or more?
yes,
Okay. Is it your testimony here today that the bonds of matrimony have been broken to the extent that they are no longer repairable? And if the judge denied you a divorce, that you would not go back to living as husband and wife with Janice? Do you agree to that?
yes,
Okay, to the best of your knowledge, this is to the best of your knowledge, is the defendant currently pregnant?
no,
Okay. And no further questions, Your Honor.
Court is satisfied that the testimony does establish the statutory basis. There has been a showing there's been a breakdown of the marital relationship. The court will preserve the proofs in this matter pending receipt of the paperwork. You're not divorced until I actually sign that paperwork, but as soon as we get that in and we have the front of the court approval, we will do that. So it should take maybe a couple of weeks yet, but I wish you both the best of luck and hope that everything works out for both of you, and the court will end this proceeding, and you're free to go. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We're done? No further proofs?
Nope, no further proofs.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. We will be in.
So we kind of all need to talk. The four of us.
All right, we're going to continue with the business court status conference. All right, Mr. White, Mr. Beater, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
We're continuing now with you. So this is case 2023-66 CB. John Parkes Living Trust versus Amimex Energy. Today is Monday, March 20th, 2023 at 1:25 PM. Attorney Norman Y represents the four plaintiffs and Joshua Beard, the one defendant.
Okay, good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Mr. Witt, you can inform me, again, you represent the plaintiffs, what's happening in the case or not happening?
Your Honor, by the way, it's Norm Whitty. So to start off, apparently Amamex changed ownership and we weren't aware of that. So there was a little bit of a delay in getting the right defendant in place. Mr. Beard's in the process of getting to a point where he can file an answer. In the meantime, we've started settlement negotiations and we've been communicating with the mediator, setting a date for mediation. Mr. Beard and I've discussed the case. I think what probably makes the most sense is for us to mediate early. I don't know that we've got a ton of factual disputes yet. And we think there's a high likelihood that we can settle it at mediation. And then if we aren't able to settle it at mediation, to set an status conference and get rolling with the business of taking care of discovery and the rest of the litigation burdens that the case will impose.
Okay, when do you believe that you're going to be able to have the mediation scheduled?
I think
I can step in here, Your Honor. I
Yeah.
looked at that right before the status conference. Both Mr. Whitty's office and my office agreed to April 4th date that was offered by the mediator. And so while we haven't heard back from him, that was a date that he provided that we both agreed on. And we expect we'll receive a letter from him soon indicating that that date will be the date we're mediating.
And what was the date again? I didn't hear.
April 4th, Your Honor.
Okay, April 4th, okay. Well, probably what we'll do is I'll reset this for about 30 days, so after your mediation, I'll check back in with you and see where you're at, et cetera, and then we can progress, or at that point, address how we have to proceed with the case if you have not resolved it.
it sounds good to me, Your Honor. I think with any luck, we'll just be sending a stipulation. That's the hope.
Okay. Okay, well, that's, I guess, all we'll do today, gentlemen, and I'll let you go, and you have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Appreciate your
Your
time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.